Everybody that ran the fish plant boat last year, thank you. You guys donated, I think, about four or 500 hours. So with you and your helpers, so we really appreciate all of that effort that you all put out. And the boat is still in pretty good shape, so A+. That's probably because we don't let Chris run it too much, I think. Also, I did, for everybody that's signed up right now, I think kind of a way to streamline things a little bit for you all in the morning when you get to the raft shed. I'll have the guides that are already signed up just fill out their volunteer paperwork. And then I'll leave, obviously I'll leave extras in the raft barn as well. And helpers have a different piece of paperwork that they fill out. It looks exactly the same, but I'll label them like helper and operator. And we want to make sure that we're not, unless one of the guides is your helper, try to keep novices, let's just say that, off the oars. I think that's just the safest route. And part of ODFW's safety protocols is we do wear life jackets when we're on the raft also. So please make sure your helpers are wearing their life jackets, because if somebody gets injured, it's on us. Unfortunately, it's not on you. So we're the responsible party here. And I'll get real angry. Not really. Also, if there is damage that does occur, please let me know right away so I can get it into the shop as soon as possible so we can get those repairs made. Or if you lose a net, lose an oar, whatever the case may be, just let me know. You can always text me, if you don't want to call me. Text messages are fine, email's fine, all of the things. So I'm readily available. Also, if anybody is interested, if somebody's really bored this winter and wants to wrap a couple sets of oars, I have all the supplies needed to do that. I could do it, but I'm afraid it will not be done properly. And then, once again, Chris will complain more about it. So, if anybody's interested in helping out with that, I would super appreciate it, and you can just let me know. You can send me an email or a text also for that. Later, Chris and I are going out on the first plant together in the lower river, and we had a discussion at the guides at the fish plant coordination meeting earlier in December, and we decided that maybe a real short safety video might be beneficial to folks that are new to helping out on the boat. So Chris and I are going to try to put something together, like real quick, simple do's and don'ts on the stocking raft. It's most of the things I've probably done are the don'ts. So I think that will also be helpful for people in general. And let's see. On the sign-up sheet for everybody that's going to be running the boat, if you can make sure to include your cell number, that would be great, because what we'll do is the hatchery will have a copy of that sheet, and then you all will get a copy of the hatchery personnel of their cell numbers, so that when you're sitting at the ramp and the truck isn't there yet, you can always reach directly out to the driver, or you can reach out to me, and we can always determine who's driving that week to kind of better facilitate any extra long waits, or if there's any confusion. I think it's a really good way to do that, as well as just everybody shares their cell phone numbers. Because I know last year we had a few folks waiting around for quite a while, but that's mostly because Lieberg probably won't have water again this year, so they'll most likely be getting their fish again from Willamette Hatchery, which means you're going to have 2 trucks in motion all the time. So everybody will try and get things done as quickly as possible. I know last year we altered the start times a little bit. I think we changed them to about 9 o'clock. Yeah, so we may do that again, as soon as Lieberg is out of water, if they wind up being out of water this year.
So does the Corps reimburse for dead fish?
I don't know, Greg.
You get me in just a few minutes.
Any other questions for Greg? And also, I will do my darndest to try and remember to contact whoever is running the fish plant boat 1 to 2 days ahead of time, just to confirm that you have a helper, you have all the information you need for the week. I'm gonna be honest, I do get kind of busy. Jeff is a bit of a taskmaster, and sometimes I get a little sidetracked pretty easily. But I think, I think that's all I have. And like I said, I think Wade reached out to me like the night before he had to plant, and we were able to find him a volunteer like that. So if you ever can't find a helper, please just text me, call me, send up a flare, whatever method you use. Let me know. I think that's all I got.
Any questions?